But I see everything, because I know you, every inch of you. I know what you want, what you need, even when you try to hide it from me. You can act like you've moved on, like you've got it all figured out. But deep down, I can feel it. I can feel that little part of you that still thinks about me, that still craves me. You can lie to yourself all you want, but you're lying to no one but yourself. I know you better than anyone, and no matter what you tell yourself, you'll never forget me. You think someone else can just step in and love you the way I did. You think they can take my place. Let me tell you something. You're wrong. No one else is ever going to love you the way I did. No one will take care of you like I did. You can try, but it's impossible. You might meet someone new, someone who makes you laugh or buys you things, but when it comes down to it, they'll never be me. They won't understand you like I did. They won't know all those little things about you that make you who you are. The things that I loved, the things I saw and held on to because they were special to me. No one else will see them. No one will care about them the way I did. And I see it. I see the way you look at me when you think I'm not paying attention. Those lingering glances, those quiet moments where your eyes wander to me and I can tell. You still care. You can't lie to me. I know the truth. I know the way you feel, even if you won't admit it to yourself. It's like a magnetic pull, something deep down that keeps you tied to me, keeps you tethered to this. You can try to convince yourself that you've moved on, but you're fooling no one but yourself. You can't just get over me. You'll never get over me. I'm too deeply embedded in you. You might try to move on. You might even think that you can, but I won't let you. I'll make sure of that. I'll make sure you think about me every day, even if you don't want to. You'll feel it, that tug at your heart, that ache in your chest. And when you do, I'll be there. I'll be the one who fills that empty space. You can go on dates, you can see other people, but the truth is, no one will ever compare. You know that. I know that. And deep down, so do you. You might try to convince yourself that you're over me, that you've moved on, but it's all a lie. You're always going to remember me. I'm always going to be in the back of your mind, lurking in the corners of your thoughts, haunting you. That's the thing about being with someone as intense as me. I leave a mark. I leave an impression that you can't shake, no matter how hard you try. You'll carry it with you, and it will never go away. Every time you think you're over me, every time you think you found someone else who can fill the void I left behind, you'll remember me. And when you do, I'll be waiting, watching. Don't even think about trying to replace me. You think they're going to love you the way I did. They won't. They'll never understand you the way I do. You'll never feel the way you did with me, the way I made you feel. You think someone else will be able to make you feel wanted, loved, cared for, like I did. You'll be disappointed. They won't have the depth of love that I gave you. They won't have the same intensity. And if you're not careful, if you keep looking for something I already gave you, you might end up hurting them. You might hurt yourself too. But that's what happens when you try to replace something real with something that isn't. I won't let you forget about me. I won't let you forget the way I made you feel. Those moments we shared, the love we had, it's mine. You'll carry it with you, whether you like it or not. Every time you try to forget, every time you try to move on, I'll be there, reminding you that I was the one who made you feel alive. I was the one who truly loved you. You can't just leave. You can't simply walk away and pretend like none of this meant anything, like I wasn't everything to you. That's not how this works. I gave you everything I have, my heart, my soul, my very essence. I opened myself up to you in a way that I've never done for anyone else. And now, just like that, you think you can walk away from it all, like it was nothing, every step you take, every person you meet. I'll be there. I'll haunt you in the back of your mind. Every thought you have will carry a piece of me. Every action will remind you of what we shared. You will never be free of me. You'll never be able to escape the bond we've created, no matter how far you run. You think you can let go, but you won't. Not really. Every time you try to, I'll be there, whispering, reminding, pulling you back. You'll realize that you can't forget me. You'll realize that no matter how hard you try, you can't erase what we were. No one will ever be able to take my place. I gave you my everything, and that's something no one else can replicate. So go ahead. Go on those dates. See other people. Try to fill the void I've left behind. But I promise you, it won't work. I'll be here, waiting, always waiting for you to come back to me. You'll try to move on, and you'll fail. Every person you try to replace me with will fall short. Because deep down, you know that you belong with me. You know that no one else will ever be enough. You were made for me. You were always meant to be mine. I'll keep my distance for now. Let you pretend that you're fine. But don't fool yourself. I'm always here, always watching. And when you're ready, when you finally realize that no one else can give you what I gave you, I'll be here. I'll remind you of everything we shared, of the bond we formed. I'll remind you that you can never truly move on. You'll never forget me. You'll never get over me. I'll make sure of that. Even if you try to push me out of your mind, I'll find a way to stay in it. I'll find a way to stay in your heart. And when you can't take it anymore, when you can't deny it any longer, you'll come back to me. You'll return to where you truly belong. Because you know, deep down, you were never meant to be anywhere else but by my side. You're mine, and no one else will ever take you from me. You can try all you want to move on, to find someone else, but we both know the truth. You belong with me, always. I've claimed you, and I won't let go. I'll always find a way to keep you close. You're mine, and I'll make sure you remember that. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you.